Muck the blind? Yeah, clearly. Oh, is that it? Oh my gosh, okay. I thought I was looking for like a room or like a chamber. Alright, well we already know where this goes.
Okay, that brought power back to the doors. You can reach me now.
On my way.
First try.
Okay. We need to operate both consoles simultaneously to open the hatch.
I'll get to the other console. You stay here.
Ready when you are.
Okay, you ready? On 2. 1, 2.
Commencing adamantine wreath vulnerability test scenario 12C15.
Okay, that's where we need to go.
Magnetic field engaged. Initiating biomass conversion process.
What?
What did you do, Aloy?
No. How do I shut this thing off?
Failsafe exceeded. Test cannot be aborted.
Oh great, she's released something that's
What
killing
is
all
this?
life.
That's how the world ended.
Test complete. Adamantine wreath structural integrity uncompromised.
What did we just see?
Alva. Let's meet below.
Nanomachine, son.
I'm gonna share a file with you, okay?
Test log, I think it's Tuesday... the 2nd? Who cares? I'll say this for the end of the world. It's jam-packed with irony. We developed biomass conversion here. Infinite food for infinite machines. And now we're racing against time to find something to give them indigestion. Well, it works. War machines won't be able to eat the wreaths. But can we deploy them in time? God, I hope so.
I don't understand.
Your ancestors? They were wiped out. Your legacy didn't tell you that?
The time of ashes. But most of the data about that is lost, or forbidden.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. You just saw how. It's a miracle anything survived.
I don't want to know this. This is not why I'm here. I need the wisdom of my ancestors to help save my people, not forbidden knowledge of their sins. I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The overseers will punish me. Or even worse, people will die. Do you understand? My family, my sister. I left her when she was 14. Already you could see her bones. They will starve.
Alva. Alva. I get it. I do. It's hard to explain, but you and I are working toward the same goal. And if I succeed, your people won't need any data. Things will just... they will get better.
But even if I believe you, My people won't. I need to bring something back.
Okay. Then we'll go to Test Station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core. What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has. And that will give you something to bring home.
I'm not sure I understand. But every secret makes its own maze. A diviner must persevere. Go on. I'll follow.
She's like, I don't get it. Let's go.
We need to keep moving. Test Station Ivy can't be far off.
Oh, there's a hole in the floor. And then we drop right into a gelatinous cube and
Another maze. But the road to truth is never a straight line. So the metal flowers, what the data referred to as adamantine wreaths, they were supposed to stop the destruction that caused the Time of Ashes?
Looks like it. I guess something went wrong.
I'm trying the age-old maze strategy of hug the
never
left wall.
asked, are you from around here?
No, I'm not. I spent most of my life in a place far to the east.
Oh, we've both traveled a long way then. Cold and damp down here.
This is it. Okay. Let's find a way to get into the proving ground.
A lot of goodies in that box. Another poem. I don't like swimming in this game. It makes me feel very vulnerable.
That complex should be Test Station Ivy.
Well, let's hope it holds the answers we seek. It's so still.
Yeah. Whoa!
Into battle!
It's one of those machines!
It can turn invisible?
We're gonna have to take it out
Dreadwing.
to get into the test station. You with me?
Weak to fire.
Yes.
Oh man, the game's getting a bit laggy right now. Alright, it's on fire. I broke something on it.
You have their attention now! Use fire against it!
I use yo-yos against it. Oh my god, my spleen!
I'll do what I have to do!
Get the vodka! Wait, did she drink it? It didn't do the animation. I do not know if she drank it. My health's not going up. I don't think she drank it.
Can you use this?
Whatever you try to give me, no. having a bad time. I'm having a bad time. I won't fail you. Ah! Got it.
That was amazing. Terrifying, but amazing.
Thank you. Please give me a 5-star Yelp review
Well,
on
you
Monster
helped.
Hunter.
We should be able to get into Test Station Ivy now.
Looted a metal flower from this thing. Muck, you actually turned on the potato off or something? I don't know. It's like when I was fighting it, whenever I would use concentration mode, which slows down time for a second, it would get really choppy. I'm not sure why.
We shouldn't linger here.
Just on that one foe.
There might be more machines.
There has to be some data here on the adamantine wreath we can use.
I trust your focus will see what mine cannot. Oh.
From Tala Aquino, personal log. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic, but you're supposed to understand the trick once it's done. When the curtain pulls up back to reveal the mirrors, yet I still have no idea how we achieve this act of scientific conjuring. It's not just the speed with which the projects have come together or the stability of the results despite the complexity of the bioengineering. It isn't even the huge variety of crops that can now be made more heat, drought, and disease resistant. It's the simple fact that all of these results are tangible. No announcements in scientific journals, no celebrating predictions born from simulations. Our research has become manifest in physical artifacts. Where a dream took root in an abandoned industrial site 4 years ago, now there stands row upon row of automated FAS farming units, each of which can conduct gene manipulation in the field. The actual field. These robots analyze soil composition, light intensity, temperature, wind speed, and 100 other factors, then utilizing gene sequences we created, they can select or construct a plant to produce the best yields for that location. Of course, all the crops these units create are best harvested by other FAS machines, but when a population is starving, what government is going to quibble about being forced to use our robots to speed things up? Should I be uncomfortable? Watching Ted Farrow's coffers swell with money from the desperate and the starving? Maybe, but I know that it is his belief, money, and drive that has filled the world's empty stomachs. Desperation can only be experienced by the living, and we have given them back their lives. Us, our work. Farrow's resources, science's triumph. Together we have changed the world.
That's interesting.
Find something?
The 4th test station. Willow. It looks like it's underwater.
This console's still operational. Another log.
Activate holo projector.
We're done in every way. The wreaths work, and Cobble came through on a way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the wreaths to eat themselves from within. But it's too late. The latest projections from US Robot Command have swarm reproduction, outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 375%. Not even close. I guess we deserve this.
I wonder what they were gonna
I
do.
deserve
Like
it
maybe make these
for what I made
flower wreath things like
This
cover
wouldn't
the
last long
factories or something.
Before evacuation.
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module into my spear.
There's one back at our camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room.
And this door just lit up. Oh, what is this? From Tala Aquino, personal log. From Marjane's letter, it is with regret I resign. I share that regret, Marjane. You served as an excellent deputy, but no single person is above the team or the project. I came to create life, not to destroy it. After all we've achieved together, I did not expect such a lack of vision. Yes, our research has shifted direction, but biomass conversion is no different than burning wood in a stove or distilling ethanol from molasses. It is a method to release solar energy that was captured organically. Yes, there are military applications for this technology, but that does not mean there is a logical moral argument against biomass conversion itself. To say so is emotional petulance, plain and simple. The saddest aspect of life right now is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom. For Nefisi to end her letter with a quotation made it a direct attack. Childish, disappointing, personal. Any sadness I might have had about her departure left me in that moment. I wish her luck with whatever position she is able to find, but the greenhouse will continue on all the stronger now that it is free from such narrow thinking. I'll sum up with another quote, one better suited to the circumstances. Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less.
That must be the 4th testing station we saw on the map.
Looks like it's been flooded for a while. In here. We'll have to climb up.
Right behind you!
Hope she can climb.
We can use the line to get down.
Right! Easy!
You could do the climbing, but you're not okay with the sliding?
Made it.
Special gear. Vine cutter. Installed on the spear, this code module can be used to dissolve metal flowers' vines. Nice. Major step forward in the story. Got a new tool.
Now what?
Now, we get to that data core.
As I was
Just doing this to get rid of that marker.
saying, I still can't believe you took on all these soldiers by yourself. But we'd better make haste. After we encountered barbarians, our lieutenant called for reinforcements. They could be here any time.
Right.
Alright,
Let's
looking
hope this
forward
new
to
module
this.
works.
Use a melee attack on the flower.
Flower's blooming. Let's see if the software works.
So...
Vines. They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
So 3 hits, then an interact.
The data core looks intact.
Time to bring Demeter home. Demeter? It's time to go home. To Gaia.
The seed of life. Yes.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Demeter's
The kernel
subordinate
she
function
put
to
in
original code.
had yellow in it. Which means that was the kernel with the spare Gaia that was given to us by, Beta?
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But it kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
You were right. Hundreds of archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this. But we don't have that kind of time. What you said before about what...
Ooh!
Alba! Hold your fire! By the word of the ancestors, you must stop. Come. Look at who you fired on.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
Only those who fired blindly. She is no barbarian. She gave me the data we need. Come, look at her. Can't you see? Elizabeth Sobek stands before you. An ancestor reborn.
Oh no. Oh my god, they know who Elizabeth is and worship her?
Diviner. We should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around.
Anna Angels with the Prime sub. Anna, thank you so much. Really appreciate the support for the channel. Alaria says, just come in before going to bed because I glanced at the title. Joko is the best story. Have a good night. Joko was a fantastic story. However, I played that one a few years ago. What I meant by the title is this is one of the best stories I have played in a couple years.
My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy.
Tree of birds. How are you today?
As they should be.
You heard the diviner. The data has been found. You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
I can't talk long. They will have many questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
I love that she's being practical.
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Well, tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south. And it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner! What's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
Sounds like a fun society. Obtained Gaia
Alva says. I need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway. But I might want to explore the area before I make the trek back to base. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier.
I'll figure out how to get out of this building first. Okay. There. So for the very long time now, the story was to find Demeter and Poseidon and who was the other one? One other one. And we found them all. We found all three of those. Ether, yes, Ether was the sky. That's right, Ether was the sky, Poseidon was the water, Demeter was the fields. We found those three. And we're bringing the last one home, which should then jump to the next step of the main quest, the MSQ. I like it when the character drops a bit of surprise like that on you. Yeah, because that means that at some... So what that means that the... was it Alva? She knew who Elizabeth Sobek was. And at some point during her talk with me, she realized that we looked exactly like her, but she didn't bring it up until just then. And although she was very different from us, she realized at some point, like, it was more practical to, you know, disobey her, her people's way of life there. And I like that. You said the name for the override? True. That probably, like... But the thing is, saying the name for the override didn't introduce Alva to Elizabeth Sobek and make her realize that we look like Elizabeth Sobek. It probably, you know, maybe that, like, just reminded her all of a sudden.
The old ones used holograms for everything.
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter.
So, unless there's a twist, the plan after this is to find Hephaestus.
With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it.
Beta gonna walk in? Yeah.
With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you've been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores? Where would we find a place like that? Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I've been there. The Tenakth marked the entrance as some kind of ritual ground. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However,
And we will get attacked and have to defend it.
The rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Ooh.
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective.
Ooh, I like that.
With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Farrow's a mega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended.
Holy crap.
Nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco.
Silas.
That might be all I need.
I was gonna say Silas
Alva,
would know.
the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Yo, Varl been doing a great job of being Beta's therapist.
Alva said the Quen have a
Trying to
family
help
on the
her, like,
coast
adapt
that
to
they used
everything.
To get to the ruins of San Francisco. That's where I need to go.
Chat, we're going to San Fran.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Oh, you know what though?
Understood.
Ow! That his focus thing's trying to kill me?
No, I'm pretty sure that's the exit.
Not on purpose.
Near the